It was such a miscarriage of justice, and we never got it.
You know, it has been 35 years since 20-year-old Jason Bass was stabbed to death in a case that shook Rhode Island. For decades, the focus has been on the fugitive Adam Emery, and of course you remember this case.
Oh, I covered it. Yep. Technically, he is still a fugitive, even though many suspect he went into the Bay with his wife. For now, and for the first time, we're hearing from the victim's nieces, as NBC 10 I-Team reporter Tamara Sakarzik reports.
It was kind of like a big brother, I guess you could say.
Cynthia and Crystal have fond memories of their Uncle Jason.
I remember him lifting me up on his arm one day, and my feet were dangling, and I'm like, how do you do that? And he was like, it's magic, and I'm 5, so I believed him.
A kind, gentle person who loved to cook and adored his family.
To me, I feel like he was the glue that kept us together, because after his passing, we just kind of grew apart.
Jason was expected home for a meatloaf dinner on August 31st, 1990. He picked up a friend at Rocky Point Park when a car started chasing him into a Warwick neighborhood. Behind the wheel, Adam Emery, who believed it was Jason who had sideswiped his car, but he had the wrong guy. Emery confronted Jason. As Jason threw his car into reverse, Adam stabbed him in the heart. As the 20-year-old took his final breaths, his family was home, just waiting.
I remember there was pounding on the door.
Behind the door, police officers. Then Crystal and Cynthia's papa told them why Jason hadn't come home that night.
I remember his exact words, a bad man stabbed him. And that was really just the beginning of what would happen.
Ms. Emery, I'm going to ask you to draw your attention back to August 31st of this year.
Adam Emery went to trial claiming self-defense. The jury didn't agree.
On the charge that the defendant, Adam Emery, committed the crime of murder in the second degree, how do you find the defendant?
Guilty. Guilty.
On November 10th, 1993, Adam Emery was convicted of second-degree murder. Instead of being taken into custody, the judge allowed Emery to remain free until sentencing, a decision the Bass family says robbed them of justice. Hours later, Adam and his wife Elena disappeared. Their car found on the Newport Pell Bridge, keys in the ignition, but no signs of the couple.
And I remember that night we were all at our grandparents' house upstairs and watching television, and then a blurb came on the TV, Adam Emery is missing.
What happened next remains somewhat of a mystery. Elena's remains were found by a boater a year later, backing the theory she jumped from the bridge. But to this day, no sign of Adam.
We wanted justice. I mean, it was a senseless killing. Jason was so young.
The public obsession with the case only made it harder.
It became about the murderer.
Headline after headline, what happened to Adam? Why not justice for Jason? Their mother passed away in 2021 after devoting her life to seeking that justice, collecting clues that Crystal and Cynthia only discovered after her death.
Just article after article after article of where is Adam? Did he jump? Is he in Italy? Is Elena dead? She was so engrossed in wanting to find justice for her brother, and she never did.
Justice that 35 years later, Crystal and Cynthia are still searching for.
If he jumped, fine, but he still got to live longer than our uncle did. If he's still out there living his life, he's got to live longer than our uncle, the life he took, because he was mad over his car. And it was just, it's upsetting because I never even got to know someone
Who loved you so much.
Right. And then our mom never getting that justice, our grandmother never getting that justice, our papa never getting that justice. It hurts.
With no choice but to move forward, Cynthia and Crystal have found ways to keep Jason's memory alive.
When I found out I was pregnant, my husband had actually suggested, why don't we name our son after Jason? Like, my grandmother was crying, and I was like, oh my God, I'd be so happy if you did that.
Now, they pass down Jason's memory to their children, stories of his kindness and compassion, and the aching truth that his life was stolen far too soon.
He was just a caring, gentle human being who deserved more time on Earth.
For the NBC 10i team, I'm Tamara Sakarzik.